Well, good morning, Desmond. Good morning, Bahamas. It's a great start to your Friday morning. We're giving you your first look at traffic. This one coming in from the area, Prince Charles Drive and Soldier Road. Again, we also want to remind motorists, particularly in the areas of Foster Road South, Faith Avenue South, Rosetta Street, and other areas around town, roadworks continue. And so, of course, if you approach those areas, we advise that you approach with caution and with care. This morning, we're also told that there is an accident on the scene on Faith Avenue. Corporal Patrick Kemp from the Red Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division has those details.
Good morning, Mr. Lloyd, and good morning, Bahamas. And that is correct. We have had already for this morning reported some 3 or 4 accidents. And one with injury. This will be Faith Avenue in the Cowpen Road area. So persons choosing in that area, I'm going to ask that you drive it to care and attention. You might experience a bit of a hold-up, but it shouldn't be long because the officer is quite capable of not only a proper investigation, but they tend to clear the scene to allow room for persons to continue going about their way.
And just advancing the conversation here, of course, give us an update on overnight developments.
But so far we've had, in the last 24 hours, some 9 accidents. One of those would have been hit and run, the other with minor injuries. 7 fender benders. And if you include the 3 for this morning, you're looking at a total of 12 accidents. All right? Again, got to drive it to care and attention. And I just want to stress, one of those things that can cause accident and have been causing accidents is these cell phones. Persons being distracted still, and they're not taking this thing serious. A lot of times when we go on accident scenes, believe it or not, we'll have some passers-by, will walk right behind me and say, "Officer, that person was on the phone, they wasn't paying attention." Of course, the driver will deny it to the fullest, and it's expected. But the proof is in the pudding, because some accidents, we look at it and say, it shouldn't happen. It should not have taken place in the first place. So I'm going to ask persons to please continue to drive with due care and attention. And this use of cell phones, there are too many other devices that you can purchase and place in your vehicle to assist you with answering calls or making calls.
Now, some good advice coming in there. Driving with due care and attention, avoiding use of your cell phone, at least definitely putting it to your head or ear while you're driving. I also want you to close off this morning giving advice to motorists. Now, we know, of course, restrictions have been lightened, and particularly during those periods of exactly right now, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m., and then later on in the evening. Traditionally, that was around 5, but now that could be anywhere from 6 to about 8 during high traffic periods. What other advice can you offer motorists to stay safe, but also to get to their destinations?
Mr. Lloyd, there is no need for persons to drive in the manner that they do that causes them to be problems on the street, to cause accident, whether it's minor or serious. There is no need for it. And if you don't mind, I just want to throw this out there, just to give persons something to think about. If you're traveling at speeds of only 30 miles per hour, you're clearing 44 feet per second. So if you're within 44 feet of somebody at 34 miles per hour and you're distracted for whatever reason, the chances of you avoiding that vehicle is slim. It's slim. And I'm going to encourage persons again, the numbers don't lie. Please, drive with due care and attention. Plan your route properly so that you don't have to drive excessively. Just standing here, we have seen company vehicles with the drivers using their cell phones in the company vehicles. That's a no-no. And I'm going to say to persons, if you see these company vehicles, especially that are driving in a manner that is reckless and dangerous to the public, they usually have numbers on the vehicle. Please, that's an emergency situation there. I would prefer you to call 919, inform them so that we can deal with it, or call their boss. Yes, I said it. Call the workplace and inform the employer that, listen, your driver is driving recklessly, and let them deal with it.
All right, so a stern warning coming in there from the Red Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division. Drivers are asked to drive with caution and care, and a warning to those service vehicles to drive with extra caution as you make your rounds around town. That's been a quick look at your morning traffic report on this beautiful Friday from the intersection of Prince Charles Drive and Soldier Road. For the morning edition, Lord Allen, ZNS Network News.